Good morning, Nathan. Y'all didn't forget to give your special someone a gift today, did you? You got more than the market to worry about if you did that. You might be muted, Sam, if you think you're talking.
Shit, sorry. There we go. PK Savendo got up. I'm getting better with that one. Apparently, I mangled. I swear to God, it reads as Mecha Tataku. I thought I got it right on Friday's Bitcoin video.
Apparently. Did he tell you you didn't?
Someone said, oh man, they had a good chuckle listening to me struggle with that. I thought I got it right. I just wanted to give him some props for the good count that he posted. All right.
I just always said Mecca. I feel like
yeah, you know what? I got to confess, and because my wife won't hear this, I have not got anything yet. There's going to be a mad scramble after the live stream to run to get. Fuck, what do we get? Flowers, I guess. What do you get?
Money? Know you're going out. I got flowers and a nice card that.
Yeah, see, flowers and a card. Okay, that's reasonable. She got me a stand-up paddle board, so now I feel like fuck. I've got to do something more.
Oh damn. I mean, we basically decided not to do anything anyway.
Yeah, it's better if you agree ahead of time.
Because my birthday is in 3 days. So
oh no shit! Like, wait, I'm writing that down. I didn't know that.
On Thursday. So
Thursday. Okay. I should know that.
I can't be in trouble too long, I guess, if I don't do anything, because I'm like, it's my birthday week. Come on. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do. Flowers and a card. Shit, that's such bullshit. All right, guys, we'll get to the market here in a minute. God, any of you futures traders, oh my God, it was just absolutely. I'm going to have to do a video today. It just insane amount of algo clicking today, and virtually every market. Crude was just ridiculous. I literally just posted it's absolutely ridiculous. And virtually every swing has been a measured move. Well, I'm looking at the 1 minute. Interesting day. Okay, how we got? We got 20. Well, we get a couple more. 12. It's Monday. Slow moving.
Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah, it is. Well, you know, it wasn't that great a game. It was a little bit compared to all the playoff games, which is often how it goes. I was glad to see the Rams win it. But the game was kind of. I thought the whole thing. I thought the ads were kind of weak. I'm not.
They haven't been the same. Like when they used to have the Budweiser, like with the horses, the dogs.
Yeah. There was a Budweiser. Frogs, there was one of those. There was a Clydesdale, but there's a lot of goofy stuff, right? That just I thought really missed. I didn't particularly care for the Coinbase ad. I was watching for it.
Well, I thought it was unique. I liked that about it because I guess I read some stuff that said 117 million people watching the Super Bowl, and that was unique. I mean, because for the longest time, it didn't even show what it was. So you get your phone out, scan the QR code, and it pops up instantly to Coinbase. So you're already at their site. Yeah. And so it's driving traffic.
Apparently, it was successful. But I was like,
what I read was so if it was 117 million watching, for the ad cost 7.5 million, and for them to have a break-even return on that investment, they needed a 0.4% conversion rate for them to break even. Because to sign up, and I think they gave away $15 of crypto for each sign up, and so all they needed was 0.4 conversion rate to break even on, I guess their click to conversion to how they make money on someone based off of revenue.
I don't know, right? I mean, the QR code, is that like you couldn't just type in Coinbase and go to the site?
Well, I think the unique thing was if most people saw Coinbase, they're not going to type it in on their phone. Like, oh, what's Coinbase? But curiosity, killed the cat.
QR code was just too much.
Right, it just pops up. And
I thought it was very retro. It's like, what is this? Like, are we doing a Pong replay here? Or God, what was that first the very first video game?
It was Pong or
a QR Pong
or the old the Windows logo as it bounces around.
Yeah,
and every time it hits the wall, it changes color.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Let's get. I guess everybody's just claimed to death.
The one that was funny but also scary was the Alexa one, where it talked about reading your mind.
And yeah, that was a little weird.
Fucking up your mother-in-law there, and it starts talking about stuff, and you're like, wait, no, shut up, stop.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm not sure
normalizing listening to you at all times. And that's kind of
some people really have issue with that. I don't. All the targeted ads, all that. I go, please keep targeting. Don't send me ads of things I have no interest in. Send me ads of things I'm interested in. I'm like all advertising is open to me. I probably shouldn't say
I mean, I get that in a sense. It's the malicious, I guess. Like if you
you know what, there is a scam going around.
Hey, you're gonna share all my info with the government.
I don't know if you guys have been getting these emails, but apparently this is going around. I've gotten 3 or 4 of them where they're sending you a receipt for your purchase of Norton antivirus. Thank you for renewing your subscription to Norton antivirus. For your 2-year subscription has been approved or processed. And then you call them up and you're like, whoa, I didn't order this. And they're like, what? There must be a mistake. Let's jump on a TeamViewer here. We'll get this sorted out. And then you're fucked, right? That's. I've gotten no less than about 6 or 7 of those. So if anybody's
my mother-in-law actually messaged me that, and I looked at the email, and you could tell because it was support, and then you look at the email and it's
it was like support
blah 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 Gmail.
J Jones at 627. Mine was Norton LifeLock. Joe at 627 Gmail, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But I know that older people often will get scammed by that, and you better jump on my machine and fix it. I have no idea how to do it, and then they're robbed blind.
Yeah. So she sent this to me saying, "Is this legit?" And they literally sent a PDF, and it shows $249 auto debited, and then she goes, "Is this from? Don't we have malware bytes?" And
right.
I said, yes. I said, it's a scam because it says from Department of Billing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came from Jessica8769eva@gmail.
Yeah.
And so you really do think, oh shit, I bought something, but I don't see it on my card. Let me call this number.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's just started hitting over the last 2 weeks. So anybody getting that?
All right, we got 30 watching. So
all right, we got shit. There we go. We got them all. All right, guys. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. We're starting at. We'll get to some crypto here, but I got Grant F. This is light TA for him. Usually I've got a full trading plan, but we're not to the PRZ. So this is Moderna. Pretty nice looking count, right? So it's unusual, but God, it's perfectly technical, right? So so you guys can see me here. Okay, so we got a clean 5, a clean 3. That's a big rip, right? And it's technical. So do you see he's nailing, let's see. We're getting length of the 1 projected from the 2. We go right into the 1618175, right? Right at structure, right? You kind of understand. So this is always the question. Is it the structure or is it the 1618175 or is it both? Right? Always I don't know that we care. So we get a 1, 2, 3. You might have thought ABC, right? It almost looks like you get that better, but I suppose you could do it WXY, but then you'd have to do AB, and then you get I don't know that it matters here. Well, I'll tell you why it matters, because the context here. If we're completing an A wave here of a correction, we're anticipating this, right? So his B up here. That's kind of interesting. Well, I know Grant would know that you could interpret that either way, although this is a tough X, but my guess is that's technical, right? So this, I'm going to bet you that's, Oh, still got wolf range on there. Give me a sec. Looks like we're in the pocket there. And I just out of curiosity, how do we look here? There it is. All right, so 60 golden zone here, right into the pocket. It's kind of the same question here, right? Is it the price action or is it the golden zone? Oh, my guess is we got another one right here. All right, golden zone. Golden zone. I wish I could bring over the 1 minute crude chart to show you how pervasive this algorithm is. It would literally blow your mind. Most people, when they see it for the first time, they don't believe it. Okay, so we got golden zone. Here we both of these targets have been hit. We've got this down here. He's looking for the. Do you see in the? Oh, we're doing a deep crab here. We would need 1618, the length of this projection of this swing here, the A wave. So you're getting all of this confluence. This is actually quite nice, right? So you've got the 88. Well, what do we get here? It's always a zone. 864 to the 617. Right, we're just shy of the 618. Looking for all of this to meet this confluence point down here. So he does. Let's see what we run into down here. If we're going to get there. Nothing that really. I'm kind of surprised we're not looking in log here. Oh, it would make you think, right? So it's just, standard. What's the first thing we do? Okay, where are we? It looks like we're in between. There's a 38. Now, so I've gone to log scale. Pretty much look like we've just, I'd probably do it something like that, right? We got a little throw over here. It's not uncommon. We nailed that pretty quickly. So this is really pretty nice. Here's the infamous kiss goodbye, right? The last touch before we come down very technically. So where's the trade? So he's waiting for this to come down and finish here. So we've got just a beautiful 4, right? I can't script him any prettier than that. Looks like we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 1 to be on your radar. Let's get rid of that. For this location. Now, I'm not never, right? You guys know this. I'm not an advocate of sitting down here with a limit order. I want to give me a reaction. Show me something, right, that you're going to stop. Because what if it starts to come up, every one of these pivots, what's the easy way to do that, right? So every one of these pivots is going to be the resistance, right? You're going to have to clear all of that. Come here. All right, just for price action, guys, right? Each of those potentially resistance. So to come through, we've got to get a move up and then come back down, right? So now so maybe I drew that poorly here, but maybe you get this down where you can play off of that right there, where you have prior resistance becomes the support. So looks like you might have a 50. So do I get a 5 here? That's the safer way to take it. Now you're looking for the 3, 4. Right? Oh, pardon me. Since we're trading a B, we're looking for a B. You're looking for the A, B, C, right? Before that comes down. So that's a very bearish call. Well, what's the alternate, right? That you might be able to work this as a WXY, and it looks like that's possible. Let's get all that out of there. So you go W, X, A, B, C into the Y. So you'd have to change this count a little bit. Maybe you go 1, 2, 3. It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There might be more coming in there. But so now you're looking for an A, B, C to finish that. Because of that, I'd be a little reluctant here to try and pick the turn. So I would wait for some signs of something here. Show me some change of character, right? Right now it's just, look, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, right? So there's nothing here to say, at least give me a change of structure, just some change of character. So because otherwise, right, it's just like, the algos, right? You trade them till they fail, right? Right now, there's no reason to be a buyer. We have no change of structure. It's just down, down, down. But that said, that's what you're looking for, right? We complete the impulse. Now I'm looking for the correction. So are we doing exactly what the market is supposed to do? Well, you're an Elliottician, right? That's what you're thinking. Supposed to is maybe the wrong word. What you might be anticipating via the completion of an impulse. Well, it's complicated, but really, what are we really doing? Just a big 3. We can complicate the fuck out of it, but really, because again, that's all the market ever does. ever, right? That's all it can do, right? Swing, retrace, right? It's a one-side break. This side, this side. Every move, every swing, everything is that simple. So really, always... I was kind of doing this a little bit this weekend with some training video we did on futures trading. This is really the only decision we are ever really making in the moment, right? So if you're right here, what do you have any advantage here? How would you know? Well, let's see if I've got this. Let me get this a little bit more dialed in. Let's get it this way. Let's see if I can get this just right. This, of all the things I could teach you, right? This would be up there. Okay, how would you know who's going to win that? Right. So pretty much a rhetorical question. You would have no way of knowing there, except for the context, right? So if it's just here, fuck, who knows, right? I've got a swing, I've got a lower high, I've got a swing, I've got a higher low. How would you know? You wouldn't, right? The only way you might have any clue. Well, so then it's a question of, did I get a 5 here? So then we start to add a little Elliott. Okay, what did I get here? Was this a 5? Was this a 3? Was this a 3? Right? So if that were the case, now what am I anticipating here? Well, if that's a 5 and that's a 3, you might be thinking, oh, 1, 2, 3, right? But now I'm going to stay with it. Right there. Do we have any particular advantage there? Do we know what's coming next? Let's get it right there. Now, this is what the market does. So, God, I wish I could show it to you. Right? It's just on my other machine. This is what the market does all the time. All the time. So, as in, okay, we're retracing here. Oh, wait, we're going here. Wait, we're going here. You're going, which one? How do I know which one? Well, one thought is, I mean, you could, where is the dominant? What did the last thing happen? Right? Where's the last algo that got to target? Right now, I'd be sitting in the middle here. Nobody's gotten to target, right? We got targets here, targets here, targets here. Nobody's to target. So how would you have any clue as to what is likely to come next, right? So if you like say, oh, fuck the Elliott, that's too complicated. I don't want to deal with that. Let's just work with geometry and the algo swings. Well, how do you know what's coming next? We don't, right? You don't know, right? You have no edge, right? Until you put some context in. 5 followed by 3. So if I'm thinking, right, of course, right, depends on, right, we can't eliminate context. Oh, if I came up from something down below and I came from way down here, okay, now I start to get a little bit more of a clue. If that's a 5 down, that's a 3 up, and that's a 1, and that's a right? What is the market, again, I kind of come back to this. What is the market supposed to do? It's supposed to give me a 3. That would get me to target. 4. Now here, right? You'd have the same question right there. Exact same thing, right? This is all we ever have. This is the only decision we're really making. Which swing is going to break? Now, right there, right? Because how would you know? Again, oh, well, that's a retrace. Why couldn't that be a 1, 2? Why couldn't this be, oh, shit, if it's 5, 3, oh, would that be done? Would you be thinking, oh, it's done, 1, 2 there? Is that the first thought that would occur to you? Oh, 1, 2, we're going for the 3. Or, right, is this, because really this is the only edge we get. What is the market supposed to do here? Right, what is it supposed to do? Right, if I'm going to complete this zigzag, because we know we had this rally up and I'm just doing this, that's the only edge we get, which is so I could boil it down to just that as to why all the Elliott. Why all the fucking Elliott, man? Can't we just work the algos and the geometry? Is so much easier. So much easier. That's why. Now, you can hate Elliott. You can hate on it, right? A lot of people just fucking hate it, which is a mystery to me. It usually means they tried to trade with it and they failed, so now they hate on it. Oh, that shit doesn't work in crypto. Right? It has nothing to do with the underlying. Zero, zip. Nothing. That's why it's in every market. It doesn't have anything to do with whether it's crypto or FX or Microsoft or some ratty little penny stock. It doesn't fucking matter because people are trading, and the Elliott Wave is not about magic numbers. It's about the human condition: fear, greed, crowd dynamics. What's the crowd doing? What do we know about the crowd? They are always wrong. Always. Well, fuck. No, short term, right? We say the time, well, you look at all the meme stocks and the short squeezes, right? There are times when retail can be right, but over time, right? We want to stay with the smart money. Right, and this is the only way. Well, let me rephrase that. This is the only way I can teach this to you and give you an edge. Because otherwise, you're back to, fuck, which one? I don't know. Which one? It has to be in context, or you're just flipping, oh, fuck, okay, well, I guess I'll buy that one. Oh, but no, I guess I'll sell that one. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, fuck, all right, I'll buy that one, right? And you have no anchor. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You'll be wrong every time, right? Now, you'll get a, blind squirrel's going to get a nut every now and then. You'll get one. But if you don't put it in this context, I don't know how the fuck people do it. I really don't. I say that, right? So the reason I harp on the Elliott so much, and it's so much a foundation of what we're doing, is because I need to give you that context. So right here, what's the freaking context? Right? I had this monster 5 up. Okay, I just learned a little bit about Elliott Wave. I see I had an impulse. Well, I seem to, okay, well, most wave 2s come down here. Right? If I knew nothing else, I mean zero about Elliott Wave, right? All of this would be like, whoa, fuck, when we're doing a deep crab, what the hell is that? What do you mean? What? 5, 3. Do we really need to do all that other stuff? How about all right, we got this. Oh shit, I'm in log scale, so I can't do it right. Something. Oh, that's a little too much. Something more like that. Okay, fuck. The log scale fucks you up a little bit on those. But okay, well, I've got this clear downtrend. So why on earth would I be thinking about buying here? Why? It's coming down, right? So what do we? This is what makes trading hard. What do you mean? Why do I want to buy it? It's going straight down. Why do I want to buy that? Well, as soon as you're thinking, right, oh, it's going down, I can't buy it, start looking for the buy, right? Because that's just your natural instinct. Oh, man, oh, shit, I see this 5 coming down. I can't buy that. Like literally, that is your brain is tricking you. But if you're aware of it, you'll get on the right side of it. If that occurs to you, fuck, I can't buy it. It's going straight down. That's the time to be looking for the buy. If you're saying, oh, shit, man, I can't sell it. It's going straight up. Ding, 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 ding. That's the time to be looking for selling, right? As soon as because it'll happen naturally. Oh, fuck, man, I can't sell that. That's going up, man. I don't want to step in front of that. Again, the bells go off. It should go off in your head. You got to train yourself to think that way. Oh, man, it looks scary to sell it. Time to sell it. It's counterintuitive, right? Oh, fuck, man, it's going down. I'm going to buy it. That's what makes trading hard. Right? You have to do the opposite of what your natural emotion, which is just to protect the money, protect it, right? Oh, shit, I can't buy it. If you can't overcome that, you are literally never going to make money, right? If you can't overcome that natural instinct, see, that's what retail, that's what the crowd does. That's what Elliott Wave is teaching you. What does the crowd do? Oh, fuck, man, I can't sell it. That's going up. I can't sell it, right? So I'm going to wait. So this is what retail does. Retail says, okay, well, I'm just going to wait, right? Oh, okay, well, there's a little correction there. Oh, whew, that went down, man. I'm glad I didn't buy it there. So now they're going to wait, right? Oh, okay. Well, now, all right, looks like it's going up. Well, okay, well, there's a breakout. Okay, looks like it's really, really going here. Okay, now I can buy it. That's exactly what they do. Now I can buy it because somebody bought it there. Right? Who's likely to buy it there? A professional trader, institution, bank, whale, you, me. Who's likely to buy it there? Somebody did, had to, right? Business was done. Somebody's buying it there. It's safe. Now it's safe. Right, because I promise you that's what they're thinking. Oh, it's safe up here now. It's really rolling. Right, careful of that. Okay, sure. Jeez, I'm on a rant in the first chart. Okay, so this just looks like it's a hurry up and wait, but prime target for a watch list, right? If you're looking for a place to take a trade, that looks like it would be a nice option trade too, right? Maybe if you want to be a little bit more aggressive and you want to try and get a jump on it, Maybe you get the first little squirt. Now you can buy a call, right? Because if through all of this move down here, puts are getting expensive, calls are losing value, right? So you can buy right near at the money. Give yourself some time. That's what you're trying to do. You don't have to do anything complicated. Market's coming down. Well, shit, I don't want to buy it here. Oh, maybe I'll just buy an option, right? So I can buy an at the money call here and give yourself enough time. Don't buy a weekly because look, you need at least 90 days there. Right? That's the other thing that people do. They say, oh, the weekly's so much cheaper. Maybe I'll just buy the weekly. But the second you buy it, tick, 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 time value is coming out of it, right? Oh, I'll buy a 2 week. That's not enough time, right? You need that time, right? Because the second you're in, if you own an option, wasting asset, losing value by the second, right? So this better happen fast, right? If it doesn't happen fast, if it just kind of meanders, oh, okay. Well, your 2 week option long expired, long ago. All right. Shit. I'm fired up today. Okay. CN Salazar. All right. Let's see what you're looking at here. ASAN. ASAN? What the fuck is this? I'm not sure I know this. All right. All right. So, CN Salazar. His chops have gotten really good lately. All right, so what are we doing? CN. Am I saying that right? CN? CN?
Yeah, it's just CN.
CN. Kind of like it. Oh, look at how nice this work is. Wow. I love to see this because here's what this tells me. He has put the time in to work through all of this. So there's something that happens to you when you go through it. I'm like, okay, what is that? Oh, fuck. All right, what is that? Oh, does that fit? Oh, that works. Oh, okay, I like it. Oh, that's complicated, but I think I got it. So through all of that, you get like a feel for the flow of the market. It's like, oh God, in the old days, right? They would write down the price, right? All the time. God, back when I started as a broker, they were still doing this. They would write down the price, right? Okay, so what do we do today? Where's the next high? So that process kind of brings you into it. You get a feel for it. Okay, well, so all of this work has been done. So now he's got this beautiful reaction. Oh, by the way, where's the reaction? Golden zone, little front run. It looks like we've got to go. Now, this is the 15-minute. I'll take note of that. All right, so were we in log scale? Yeah. Did you give it to me in log? I guess we did. All right, so that's the most annoying thing about log scale. All right, so we got to fuck up our channels. I can probably do it like that. Well, okay. If you were unsure right here, okay, so what all of a sudden, and look, again, I think it's helpful, right? Which has kind of been driving my training of late, to just think in terms of just the basic trend structure, right? Let's just look at the structure. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character. All of a sudden, right? And really, well, this you don't really confirm this. Damn it. Excuse me. You don't really confirm this. Well, how do we confirm it, right? We can't confirm it until we get right here and we get a higher high, right? Until that, we can't confirm this. Have to have a higher high where I know, okay, I got a higher low. Okay, I got a higher low. What given where we are here, and okay, now context. All right, well, there's something completed up there. Ooh, big 5, right? There's the 5 of the 5. Perfect. What am I looking for? Right? Well, what is the market supposed? It's the exact same like the last trade. What is the market supposed to do now? Not that it's obligated to do, that it's going to do. Just right. If I'm applying Elliott Wave here and I've got a completed impulse, what am I anticipating? That's all I can do. Fuck, that's all I got. Anticipation. 5, 3, 5. Okay, where'd I come? Where am I looking for the retrace, right? From the, I can't even see where this started, right? It was a pretty big impulse that we're retracing from. Fuck, where are we? Way down. Well, that's a big one. I got to come back a little bit. Where are we retracing from? The absolute low. So if you were, oh God, Jesus Christ, it's almost funny. Okay, so if you were wondering of all the locations where that might retrace to out on this degree, if you thought you had completed here, okay, what you could take this out of it, right? And say, because this is what many price action traders are going to do. They're just going to look at that and say, oh, it's just reacting to the structure. Is it? Is that what it is? Could be. Right, we can't, I mean, you're both right? If you're tracking the golden zone here, well, okay, price action, golden zone, right? All that is confluence. Oh shit, I got a golden zone and I got price action. All the better. Look what comes off of that. Well, I know you can't see it. You can't see it very well. Well, what do we have here, right? So I'm swing low to swing high and I'm at a golden zone. What's the next thing we're going to do? Oh shit, I can't even see it in there, but I think it's right there. Okay. There's a group to hide all the small time stuff so you can look at bigger picture. Okay. You guys are getting so fancy with that. George, I think, has got everybody doing it. Okay, so I got a golden corner here. All right, so things I know, right? I don't have to wonder about this. I don't have to go check some textbook. I don't have to check with anybody. I know that if that holds, I've got an 80% probability of getting there, right? That's, I mean, 80%. So then the question becomes, why would you not take that trade? Well, I didn't see it. Okay, we didn't see it. Okay, well, Jesus Christ. God, talk about a great turn. Talk about a pivot, like literally out of Trade Devils 101. Holy shit, look what I got. Look what I got. I got 80% of getting there. Okay, well, what if I don't get there on this one? Oh, well, okay, you'd have to be mindful of, well, shit, I didn't get there. Trading principle number 4 equal to or greater than. But wait a minute, look at the context. What are we anticipating here? Again, that's all I get is anticipation. Oh, shit, I got a big 5. Now I got a nice 3. Okay, what is the market supposed to do here? Well, I wasn't expecting new highs off of that. Not in a straight line. It's the same thing I tell you guys every time down at the low. Well, okay, well, let me see what comes off of there. Yeah, it's technical. I like it. Let's see what comes off of there. Oh, shit. Do I get a 5? Yeah, looks like we do. Looks like we're going to label it up right off the bat. 3, oh, fuck, 4, 5. That looks like we get it. Here now I'm on a 2-hour. Take that down to a 15-minute. That would just be screaming at you. A little tricky on the retrace. It looks like, oh, fuck. Something like that, right? But here's the key, right? The pivot holds. So maybe do something like that, right? There's the structure here at the low, the last pivot low. Oh, where's our order block in there, Monty? I guess it would be right here. All right, so we're tapping into that. 1, 2. All right, let's measure it. If that's the 1 and that's the 2, all right, pretty good rip. All right, made the 200%. Oh, let's take a look here. So what did we run into? Right. Okay, so I never want to suggest you ignore price action. Support. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Now, if we get through, right now, if we get through here, well, that's significant. Oh, what's a reasonable target up there? Oh, we can use this. We'll just do it this way. If that's the 4, well, this would be your first target here. 100% the length of the 1 from the proposed 4. Sorry. Oh, a nice little 3 in there. That looks like a good candidate for the 4. All right, so if I get a 5 here after this A, B, C, and all of this nice detail work to nail that pivot so that it was there, so you knew it was there. Shit, that's too big. I'll take that to the tiny 1, 2. Right. I mean, so really, could that have been any better? So I mean, if you wanted the high probability, now you may not have been there, and maybe you were there at the no shit, maybe the 786, right? So something, or we got 786. So if you were here at the golden zone, you might have taken a very, very small loser. If you did, okay, well, welcome to the party, right? It's going to happen again. So there's the next retrace, right to all that structure. What comes off of it? Ooh, off we go. Right, let's get in there. You can see that a little bit better. Oh, you'd been a little, clench of the sphincter here. If you were long in here, they're trying. Now remember, every 2, every B, always. What's the goal? What are bears trying to get to right here? They are absolutely trying to get to that pivot. Right. So just like a B, just like a 2, it's the fact that they can't get there. Right. They're trying. Oh fuck. I got to cover. Yeah. right? And then all these shorts have to cover. That's fuel. The people that were waiting for or that saw the golden, or my TDU people here. Oh fuck, man, I got a golden corner pocket. Retrace into a 3. Hup, right? What am I looking for here? Ooh, didn't get the low. 1, 2. Ooh. Now, could I take a trade here? Shit, God, what? Let's say you gave it. All right, so you're just going to go first target here, but you're looking for a 3. Oh shit! Even if you use the absolute low, right? So let's get there's your target, right? So here we know that's going to be a proxy for the 1618, 8 to 1. Not bad, right? So 1, 2, 1618 right there, close to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. If I get that, all right. What do I have? Well, okay. So here, back to where I was before. Okay, so if we complete this, I can see I got a 5 coming off of a technical low, off of a giant 3. Well, okay. What's the context? Okay, let me say it this way. All right, you're in that trade. Let's say you got a nice winner here, right? It starts a little retrace. Oh shit. Oh, okay. What do we retrace to, right? To the little structure there, right? Little pivot here. Maybe that's the internal 3, 4. Fuck, again, I'm on a 2-hour, 15-minute. That might stand out a little bit more. ABC into the 4. So if I get that, what would it be realistic to assume? Oh, we're going to challenge those highs. Now, that could happen. It could. Do we want to be trading on that assumption do we want to be looking for abnormal? No. No, hey, look left. What are we going to run into? Well, shit, of course we're going to run into, it looks like we got this here. We got a gap that needs to fill. I mean, any of this up here, right, is going to be problematic, right? That's where bulls and bears are going to battle it out a little bit. So if we get this up, okay, whoa, what'd I get? Oh, I got a nice impulse off of the low. That's right. So then what are we anticipating? I guess that's my word of the day. What are we anticipating next? We're looking for 3 to come back and take back at least half of that. So if you got this squirt up here, are you comfortable giving back half of it? Maybe more. Maybe you get trading principle number 4. We don't make the trade. So you got to bank some profit. You don't have to take it all off here. Maybe you take bank a little bit and put a stop under the most recent pivot low. Oh, fuck. All right. They got me, but I still made money. Now, see, you don't want to, if you get a turn like this, you don't want to go, okay, next. All right, well, fuck, that's enough with the SONO. Let's see what, let's go look for something else. You've got something. You worked through all of this. You've got exactly what you're looking for. Now you get a 3 that comes off of that. No. You keep this right on top of your watch list. Oh, let's see what I get next. Because if we get this, don't we want to, right? We want to trade them till they fail. What do I have here? First golden zone. I got a 5 that comes off of it. I'm in 3 into the next golden zone, right? Remember, we trade them till they fail. Now, if it fails, if it fails, did we get hurt? That's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for a 1, 2, 3. So again, I'm going to have my 1618 as the target. Okay, well, see, I mean, this is just what your comfort level is here. So maybe you use 707, right? If you're not comfortable with 786, or even the low, right? Now look, see, I'm still at a 618, or pardon me, a 6.8 to 1. Do I want to give it that much? Maybe not, right? So I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing something like that. If it comes down and it wicks you out, it gets you out, well, be prepared to go again. You can't go, oh, fuck, well, that trade didn't work out. Okay, next chart. I mean, you did all this work. Now you're just waiting for that, right? You're going to get it eventually, if it's going to go. Oh, all right, well, we're a little deeper into the 2. Okay, well, we came back. We tapped all of this. There's probably a high volume node here because we stalled here. Okay, oh, we went a little deeper. Oh, fuck, well, I guess that's not going to go. No. Right? As long as we have a good low and we stay down here. I mean, here, just draw it over. Right? A lot of congestion down here. Looks like that could be a support zone. A lot of indecision here. The market wasn't sure what it wanted to do. Any help from the indicators? Remember, we go there last, not first. Whoa, if this were to come all the way back down, well, at least I'd know I'd have the energy potential. I don't know how to read that thing. But if the RSI comes down here, oh, Right? That's all it really would tell me. Not that it's oversold, so it has to come back. I have the energy potential. That's all that really tells me. If we start coming down here, we could pivot at the 50 and go right back up. We don't know, right? The 50 is, you hear me say this a lot, right? It's just as important, if not more important than the 30 and the 70, right? What happens at the 50? Swing, retrace to the 50. Do we keep going? Swing, retrace to the 50. Huh? Do we keep going? If I come all the way down here, look at all the energy potential I've got, right? That's all you're really looking for. Am I in sync with it? Now, if I were to get down here and the RSI looked like that, do I want to be a buyer? Well, maybe not. So here, even right here, okay, I have the potential for a little divergence here. So you got to really like this trade. It's got to really show its hand. Because the potential here is that you're just doing this, right? That you're going to come here, retrace, and then we're going to go down. Right, so what you need here now, the RSI has to keep going to challenge that pivot high, right? And it's done it before, right? You can see we've gotten that high before. Oh, fuck, here, what do we got? We've been there, look, double top in the RSI, right here. Right, so I'd be a little cautious on that one. Really, because of that, I might wait for that to complete, and this is the trade I'm looking for over here. Because really, you're a little late to that party. You're a little bit late. I mean, oh, you know, what's there, right? This is your target here. Is that enough? If you're trying to get it, well, number one, I wouldn't buy it now, right? I never, ever, ever, ever buy breakouts, right? Now, right here, so you're already late to that trade, right? So here, you're potentially, look here, you're potentially just retail bait. Okay, so if we get that, so we got what's that, 660 to, oh, fuck, that's not a bad trade, actually. There's more there. Shit, so what would I do? He gave me a 15. How do we look on the subdivision? Nice 3 into the 4. 1, 2. Well, it looks like that might have a little. That might play, right? So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're working on the 5, right? So I need a 5 within my 5th. If I can still see some clarity here at this degree on a 15-minute. Well, hell, man, if I get this little nugget right there, that might relieve some of the overbought condition on the RSI. Maybe I get a little pullback here. Now, okay, I get a 3, 4. Now I got my 5. Okay, all right. So then now I can play down here. So what's the next trade? Right, we're just waiting for this to pivot. Right, give me that 5. Right, you could easily see a double top. Give me that 5, which all we're going to do is say, okay, I got my 1. There's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? What do I have? Why would I do that? Because I have context. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God, look, it did it in a 3. Oh, look at the 2, did it in a 3. Oh, look at the 5, did it in a, look at the 3, did it in a 5. Oh, can I script a retracement any sexier than that for an Elliottician? Holy shit, really? You're going to make it that easy for me? Really? Yeah, I'll take that trade. How about the 2? Are you going to do it again? Right. Well, see, when you see them like that, oh, a little, right, it's small, right? I know, right? Oh, I didn't get a new low. I double topped up here, but no new low. Oh, okay. I'm taking out those highs. Structure's changing, right? All of a sudden, wait, look, low, lower, high, low, lower, high. Double bottom, lower high, lower low. All of a sudden, something changes. Oh. Now, do you think there were stops down here? You think there may be a few stops right there? Oh, I'm going to guess yes. A few stops. So what are these guys trying to do, right? Again, this is happening at, what are they trying to do, right? They're trying to get there. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Get them. Nope. Got to cover. Right? So I keep coming back to think about who's on the other side of your trade. If you were thinking to be a buyer there, who's selling it? What are they after? Well, at the very least, what they're after is to break the lows, right? So this can continue, right? So the structure of the market doesn't change. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower. Oh, I didn't get a lower high. So if you were short here, right there, right on the break of this little structure right here, all of a sudden you're uncomfortable. Now it comes back to the last little bit of structure, Oh, now I'm really uncomfortable. Oh, well now I'm completely. Well, here's when you know you're completely fucked. If you're short on this, and you're like, well, all right, let's see here. Let's see if we can put this whole story together, right? Because the market's always telling you a story. Okay, so I got it. Okay, I'm not worried. It just went into a 3 into the golden zone. Here we come down. We're coming down. Well, you're a bit late. You're already kind of fucked there. But where it absolutely just hammers you is on this bar here, because now we've got higher high, higher low, higher high. Right. So right here we confirmed that this is a higher high and this is a higher low. Now I get double confirmation. So think of Elliott in the context of just price action, right? In the structure of the market. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right, so what did I do? I completed a 5. Oh, shit, look, I got a 5. Got a 5, right? And it's right in sync with just price action trading. So, I got higher, high, higher, low. Now, what would you be anticipating now? If we start to come down, well, shit, you can really get down and get granular with this, right? You go down to a 1 minute. All right, where's the structure? Has it changed? Because if I come down here and if I can break this pivot right here, all of a sudden, whoop, change of character. Oh, wonder what that is. Oh, could that be an A? Wait a second. Oh, what's that? Holy shit, it's a lower high. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Are you really? Is it going to be that easy? No, it's not really going to be that easy. It's not going to give me higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower low, lower high, lower low, is it? It's not going to be that easy. No way. Nuh-uh. Not when I'm trading the market. No. It'll do that every chart other than when I'm trading. Then it's not going to do it, right? That we probably all thought that. Oh fuck, that always works until I take the trade. If you see that, I suppose you have to watch it for a while. You have to watch it happen until you're like, oh fuck, holy shit, look at that guy, just like he talked about it, right? Holy shit, look. Oh. If we got right here, what would the next thing we do? It should be already, you should already think, well, fuck, I know exactly what he's going to do next, right? This should be the next thing. It's already in your head. Right? What are we looking for? Right? I got a 3 followed by a 5, followed by a 3, followed by a, right? No guarantees here. Nothing, no guarantees, but that's a trade you have to take. What does retail do? Well, I'm going to wait till it's safe. All right, looks like we're going here. Okay, should be safe now. Right, and they'll do it right there because they don't know that's there. All right, God, I'm kind of rant heavy today. I don't know what's in me today. Got into me today. All right, so let's go. Frayed 57. I always like to see what. Oh, this is one. I think this is one George is really fired up about too. What do we got here? Render token. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of texts about this one. Or DMs, I guess I should say. Render token. I don't know what they do, but it's all of a sudden on my radar. Okay, well, this is some good-looking work. Well, Frayed, of course, he's going to give me good work. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's pretty tight in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. That's kind of funky. Well, what else are you going to do with it? Well, do you see why he has to do that? Because you can see the 5 is in here, right? So you got to deal with it. 1, 2, 3, that's classic 4, right? 4, 5. Oh, fuck, what am I going to do? I can't go 6, 7, right? So I got to deal with that. Oh, 3. Looks like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like I got a little A, I got a B, I got a C. Now, that's... really what's happening here, you got to do, the market's not going to give you just perfectly like I drew it out before. It's not going to give it to you like that all the time, right? We got to be able to deal with, all right, that's weird, but can I solve it? Can I solve it with tools and guidelines or rules and guidelines? Can I solve it with my existing set of tools, rules, and guidelines? Yeah. Okay. All right. I completed a 5. There's an A. All right, so I completed a 5. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for 3. Now, this is a little tricky here. You got to know that you can do that, right? So that takes a little Elliott knowledge. Oh, fuck, okay, expanded B. All right, so something finished here. All right, is this far enough? So he's working it as an A, B. Well, this is, I'm not this much a purist, right? I call it a little dirty Elliott. So ideally, you want that B higher if you're going to work this as a flat, but You know, fuck. Sometimes you just got to make do with what's there. I'd stay with the labeling there of a flat frayed. Again, I'm a dirty Elliott practitioner. A, B, 1. See, so how is he finishing that? 1, 2. Looks like he dug through all of it. Yep, there's the internal impulse. 3, 4. There's the 3. Whoo, that's skinny on the 4, right? So we're overlapping. Now, let's think for a second. Okay, frayed, we overlapped here, so I know you have recognized that. So how are you dealing with that? Okay, so are we doing it? How are we doing it? What am I missing? Or did you just miss this here? All right, it would not be like you to miss that. Okay, so are we doing... Fuck, what are we doing? Are you giving me an ABC here? Yeah, let's just raise this up so I can see it. Okay, so you're giving me an ABC. So you're coming down here in a C... Am I just not seeing what you're doing here? Are you giving me an impulse here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I must be missing something because I know you know this. So you're giving me a diag here into the 1. Okay, maybe you do have it. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Okay, so we got A, B, C into the 1, A, B, C into the 2, A, B. Fuck. ABC, there it is. Okay, so I got ABC into the 1 here. So I've got a diag into the 1, 3 into the 2, 1, 2. Now here's where it got weird on me. 4. Oops. So we're completing the 3 here. But it looks like you're doing it in an impulse. Oh, wait a sec. No, I see it. Okay. I got it. Okay, so I got you. Okay, so here... It takes me a minute to spot it. Okay, so he's gone 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't overlap here. Come down for the 5 here. Oh, fuck. No, but we still overlap. Afraid, I think we got just a boo-boo here, unless I'm missing it. You went diag here, 3 here, impulse into the 3 here, but here's the overlap, right? So that's maybe your own version of Dirty Elliott, right? Because it sure looks like it's a 5. Now that's you're really in the mud there if you're allowing for that much of an overlap. Okay, so maybe that won't bite us in the ass. But yeah, so it's, as I said on Friday's video, it's okay to break the rules as long as you know you're doing it. Right, so I'm going to assume, since you knew to label that as a diag, that you're going with this off of just wick. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I suppose if we wanted to do closes, we could do it that way. Fuck, we'd still have just wick that's there. I don't see a workaround. So just a little mud. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another overlap here. So, fuck, are you doing a 5, 3, 5, 3, 5? Maybe that's what you're thinking. Nope, because you did that as a... Well, we could do it at 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. I guess that's what he's thinking. I'm sure that is, right? Because he knows the overlap. So he must be thinking diag that way, right? So we're going to do a 5, 3, 5, 3, 5 on the way down. All right, I'm just going to assume that. All right, he'll probably write me and tell me that. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe a little more kick there. 1, 2. Right. So here's the, so here's what I like about this, right? Because this is exactly what I keep teaching you guys, and he's doing it exactly. Right. So you don't try and catch the falling knife. Who knows, right? You're right at a pivot. Here's what we can agree on: terrible, like the worst possible place to sell the market, and you know somebody sold it there, right? They think it's doing that. I mean, I've shown that so many times, right? You can't do it, right? You just cannot do it, right? Somebody bought it right here. Oh, it's going to go. Oh, this time it's really going to fall. How do I know what happened there, right? Look what comes off of it, right? Immediately they have to cover. So here, if you were not sure, well, I don't know. Let's see what happens when they get there. Oh, right. So here you can take this trade. Here's your stop. Right, here's your target. So just here, I just do it this way. Right here, right. This is right. If you can draw that for it, here's my risk. That's my reward. Okay, you're on the right side. Now 1, 2. What if I think I've got a low here? I think that's the 5 of the C via the. Okay, I'm going to go with the diag. 1. What am I looking for right here? What am I anticipating? 3.
You're muted.
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking through what we got here. It looks like there's one more kick up there. Right? He's on a. He knows that I'm prone to doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we'd have that coming off of that. So now I can't tell if Freight is in. He might. It looks like he's already in. It looks like he's in. If not, the wait is for that to finish. All right. Again, we're back to context, right? So again, if the Elliott wasn't helpful here, I promise you I wouldn't be focused on it. Right? So here, I got 5. Right now I don't have 5 yet. Not yet. But this would be on my radar, right? Render token, right? If we can come down right here, so here's his trade, right? I'm starting to see it. Waiting for the 5 to complete. If he's not already in, right? We're waiting for the 5 to complete. AB 3 down, right? So I got 5. Remember, we can't finish with a 3, right? So we get this 5 to finish, right? So right off the bat, I got a 5. Now, let's see what comes off of that. Oh shit! Look, I got a 5. So what am I anticipating comes next? Right? I mean, he's already done the work for you, right? It's right there, right? Right. Look at on the edge. Did you see where that would be? Right? Can you guys see that? This would be the edge of the median lines. So you're literally, it is textbook. Like I can't give it to you any, or I should say, he can't give it to you any more clearly. So what's the next thing you're going to do here? Right, because it gives us a guide, right, and it gives us it's more context, more reference. Oh well, do I get to the median line? That's first question. Can I get to the median line? I know I got 80% odds. Can I get there? Oh, I got there. Oh, okay, that tells me something. If I can't get there, what's the market supposed to do here, right? If I can't get there, the market is talking to me. Ooh, I had 80% odds there, and I can't get there. Well, if it doesn't get there and it starts to head down, whoa, back at the golden zone. Do I want it again? First test of golden zone or 50, always the best, right? Always the best one, right? So first time. Second time, I might wait and see. What comes off of that? 3 or a 5. But you can't. See, do you see you'd have structure here as well? This one you got to take. And now, okay, if you're uncomfortable there, at least look for something little. Okay, I got a little green shoot there. Just a little green sprout. Okay, I can take that because my risk is so small. Now, am I going to get that every time? Fuck, of course not. But enough times to where I can see. Here's the other benefit here. So I'm in here. I see where my stop is. Okay, here's what there's a relaxation that comes. You can't fucking hurt me, right? So I'm comfortable taking that trade because you're not. Now, okay, now shit happens, stops don't get right. There's a crisis scenario, but for the most part, we can be comfortable here. Okay, I got my stop in. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with that risk. I've done the math. Okay, what do I have here? Okay, so I just relax. You just fucking relax. Like, okay, let's just see what happens. All right, so it gets here and it starts to flicker a little bit. You don't panic because the risk is so small. You're like, let's see where that goes. What am I anticipating? I'm anticipating the 3. You got to be careful about it. It gets here and like, oh, fuck, bank it. No, maybe take some because we're looking for a 5 here. Right? So if that were the 1 and I got the 2, I don't want to get out now. I waited through all of this so I could be on board for that. So I could be in there for the 3 of the 3. That's the whole name of the game right here. Get in the 3 of the 3. That's your money ball right there. Oh, I waited for it. Oh, I got the 1. I got the 2. I got the 1 of the 3. Holy shit, look at that. Oh my God, you really going to give it to me? So look, I don't have this, but this wouldn't surprise me at all. So off of the corner. Oh, I got 80% of getting there. What do I get? First algo target, right? So what do we know? We know an algo fired there, it got to target. Now, it doesn't mean it can't go, but if you were looking for initial, let's put a little in my pocket right here. Let's bank a little bit. Because if it turns and starts to move back, well, okay, I was in context. I got a 1, I got a 2. Well, okay, that could be an ABC, could be, But does the context support that? Well, not if I'm leaning into the idea I've got a low here, that I completed my correction. You got to stay consistent here. Well, my conviction is that I've got my low in here. So until that is broken, I stay long here because I did all this work to give me the confidence to be longing here. Now, if some shit happens, okay, well, we'll rethink the whole thing. But right now, again, you trade it till it fails. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. Why would you not take that trade? I don't know. I was a little scared. It was coming down, Okay. Well, if this is going to be the 3, it's got to have a 1, 2 in it. Oh, 1. Oh, look at that. 3, 4, 5. Otherwise, what'll happen? This is you gotta recognize this. Otherwise, you'll sit and you'll wait and you'll watch it go. Oh fuck, man, that really did go. Well, I'll get the next one. Okay, will you? Will you get the next one? Right? I mean, you got to watch. Right? Okay, this shit actually does seem like. Well, it seems like that does actually happen. Not always. Pretty high percentage of the time. So the next one you got to take. Now, so here's the classic scenario. Well, fuck, okay, man, I did the next one. I got stopped out hard. Well, okay, so first, how much risk did you put on? You got stopped out. Does that mean the next time you're not going to take it because you got stopped out last time? What if you got stopped out 2, 3 times in a row? Are you going to take it the next time? Probably not. Right now you're a little gun shy. Well, now you're fucked, right? So it's because if you're like, oh, well, now I'm nervous, because nervous money cannot profit. You can't be afraid in here. You got to be respectful of what the market can take from you, but you can't trade scared of the market. Yeah, trust me. You can't be nervous, right? Or you'll panic sell. Oh fuck, I got to get out. Oh yeah, I made $75. I got to get out. Oh, I needed it because I lost $350 on that last one, so I needed that $75 to help me get back to. Oh, I'm gonna wait till it's okay. It looks like it's good. Okay, all right. Now it looks like it's safe. I'll buy it now. Yeah, right. I mean, I can only speak to that because that's the one. I've been through my own progression here. I've watched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of traders go through that same progression. Yeah, where do they get hurt, right? They get stopped out a couple of times. I'm like, well, fuck this Elliott shit. That doesn't work. Yeah, if it was easy. All right, I guess I'd beat the shit out of that one. Okay, I think we know what to do there.
So render token, pretty cool idea. It's basically where it's a distributed GPU rendering network. So JJ Abrams is on the board. Looks like Brendan Ike, who's the Brave software, and the BAT token is on there as well. But it's basically you get paid in render for having basically mining the token in a sense, proof of work.
Nice.
But you lend out your GPU power so you can render, I guess, not contracts in a sense, but I guess work, like artwork and things like that. So a lot of times if you're rendering something, you're using a lot of GPU and you need a really strong computer to render 3D or any kind of big images like that, or like AutoCAD. And so, if you don't have the money to buy the computer, you can render it by using GPU power built on that network.
God, that is smart. Wow, that is really interesting. Yeah. George GZ 1968 has been all over me on that one. He loves that whole project. I've got 27 DMs from him on that one. He loves that one. So this is definitely one to be watched. So this should be top of your radar right now. Remember where we are here. We don't have that 5 yet. Right, but once we get that, right, all the structure here is really ripe for that to go, right? So, Frade, DM me because I'm curious what you were thinking here on the overlap.
Mark Lane is the one that I think originally gave this to me a long time ago, and he's been all over it too. And now, George is on it, so I think it's right in this area. It's good.
Yeah, I like this. Term. Right, I'm going to start. Right, this just went to the top of my same thing. Right, I just keep an A, B, and C watch list. Right, this would be on my A list. Nice one, Frade, but I'm curious what you were thinking here. How are we doing on time? Because he's got 3. I guess we have time.
Yeah, we don't have that many all together.
Okay, all right, so let's see. So I got another one from Frade. Let's see what he's up to here in Sonos. This has been I think they killed their earnings. Something was. I saw the CEO being interviewed the other day because I have a SONO. So, I don't use it like I used to. I liked it. Okay, Sonos, you're giving me a 1 hour. Okay. Oh, shit. I got to pull back here and see where we are. Okay, so we are not in log. I prefer. It looks like we might need to be. Well, okay, I'll stay out. Well, let's just take a look here. There's not a big difference. Really, where you got, if you're 4 times the range, that's pretty much you got to go to log. Even though it's annoying. But since you did it out of log, I'll stay out of log. Okay, so we got 1, 2. That'll work. Okay, so 5, 3, 5. Okay, so Y. Looks kind of deep, but maybe we got it. Oh, fucking Christ. Some interesting thing is that it didn't look like it was there to my eye. But I should not have doubted that. Again, I mean, how many... Where does it go? Right, so here... God damn, I mean, like, you guys are really teeing me up today. Okay, I got 5 up. What am I anticipating? Well, I'm looking for 3 down. Where would I anticipate that it might stop? Like, where, if I was thinking about a 2, right? I know these are rhetorical questions. I'm just trying to show you guys, okay, right, remember where we started, right? Swing, retrace. That's it. That's all the market ever does. That's the only decision we're trying to make. Which side breaks? High or low? Okay, well, so because in that we don't know if it's like that. We don't know, right? We have no idea of knowing. Is it going to do this and then roll over? You have no, without context, you have no way of knowing, right? It's just heads I buy, tails I sell. With context, everything changes. Now I've got a swing. Here's the swing. Here's the swing. Oh, shit. Here, let's do it. Now I got the swing, but the swing was a 5. Now I have at least some edge in terms of what I'm anticipating next. 5. Well, we end up with this zigzag, but really, that's all it is. 5 followed by 3. It's the same thing every live stream, every class, every video I do. Everything it's always the same. Sometimes I feel like, holy shit, how many times do I have to keep showing this? I guess, right, it's just the repetition of it. It got to be. Dying to show you guys the 1 minute crew today, so you really, really, really understand how pervasive that is. All right, well, this is, okay, we're doing some fib time here. I'm going to hide that just because it's kind of blocking me here. Okay, so golden zone, right? Okay, so if I'm in this trade, am I really nervous? Am I nervous about what here? I know I got 80% odds here. Man, if you can't relax in that one, you got way too much size here. This should be just like, whoa, okay, all right, I'll check that in a month or so. I mean, you stops in, right? Stop under the 65. We've already had the 5 off the low. This should be very comfortable trading. Well, it's okay if it gets me stopped out. Okay, scratch. All right, next trade. But so he's what did he give me? Shit, he gave me 1 hour. Okay, so let's go back to the 1 hour. Oh, that's a little gnarly. Oh, what are we gonna do here? Oh. That 1 kind of sucks, doesn't it? I might do it there. A, B, fuck. Almost looks like W, X, Y. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's the 4. Ooh. Okay, maybe it doesn't matter, right? So I might I might count that a little differently, but here's what matters, right? The waterfall at the end, right? We can come down into 5. You got to do it, so I guess you're stuck with that. A, B, this has to be your B, C down for the 5. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter, right? In terms of what now because we see if you were here, that might matter, but down here, okay, I finished in 5. Okay, what comes off of it? Ooh, it's a little gnarly, but okay, you got to. What are these guys trying to do here? You know, there's a bunch of stops there, right? Car got a cover. So it looks like this is the setup. So he's not in it yet. Okay, so this is going to be here. I'm just pulling these off just to get my colors on. It's just because what I'm used to, right? So I can identify it. Oh, how nice, right? So he's setting up a nice golden. So it looks like 1, 2, working on a 3. So we're just in the process here of trying to get the A, the B, and the C to get down here, right? So this would be, well, maybe B watch list, right? You're kind of watching it. It's got a little time. Oh, shit, I mean, it's an hourly chart. This could be within days. So maybe a watch list. Depends if you're looking for, something here in trads, right? So here was the earnings call, right? So apparently they did quite well in earnings. So here's the reaction off of it. Well, this is not typical, right? You know, news, right? We get the news, and then so now how does it digest that news? What's the market doing? The market's kind of quiet. Well, if you got 5 and you got 3, you're kind of back to why would you not take that trade? All right, I got a golden, followed by golden corner. I've got 5 off of a 5, off of a technical pivot for a 2. Again, if you don't take these, I don't know what it is you're looking for. It's about as good as that, because you're not going to, you're not, you might, so another educator here or a trader might give you something completely different. But in terms of the risk reward and the TA and all the confluence that goes into it, I challenge you to show me something that's better. It might be equal to, right, per whatever their approach is, but better, I doubt it, right? Because they're going to be unable to put a trade in front of you unless they're using median lines with 80% odds. Right, because that's the only one there is, barring we go into the options market, right? So just for directional bias, that's the single best trade in the market, bar none, period, end of discussion. Highest odds in trading, right? Assuming we stay out of the options market. That's it right there, right? So why would you not take that one? Well, I thought, this time it would be the 20%. Really? So you're going to put your money on think about that. No, I don't think it's going to make it. Why? Well, I just didn't like it. It has 80% odds of getting there. Yeah, but I'm going to put my money on the 20. Really? Because if you're not taking that trade, right, not trading is a decision as well, right? So what's there? Opportunity cost, right? Well, shit, man, I had 80% odds. Why would I not take that? Well, I just felt like it was going to be the 20 that time. Whew, man, you're in big trouble. That's what you're thinking. All right, we got last one here is Siacoin. Copy link. Let's get that one. Siacoin. Boy, this one was hot for a while. Some of the hot alts, they have a way of coming back around. Oh, this is good. So he's got looks like some Monty Magic in here. All right, so it's getting all those good levels marked, which he has done here. All right, so can we make sense of this? Is there an Elliott count here that would be helpful? All right, if it's not helpful, we don't want to force it. I'm going to just hide those here just for a second. Come here. Let's hide them just to free up a little room here. So I've got all sorts of structure here. So I've got weekly highs and lows. You got the Elliott Wave invalidation. This is nice work, right? Very nice detail over on the side. So we can look here. So here's the 5. Oh, okay. So see here for a this is I struggle with this for a non-Elliott trader. So what is it you do if you're not an Elliott Wave trader? You just call it swing structure. You don't call it a 5. You call it a trend? Higher highs, higher lows? Okay, maybe. I guess that's what they're doing. I literally couldn't look at that chart and not see that. I don't know how they. I'm not sure why you would say, oh fuck, I know. I'm not calling it an impulse. Fuck that Elliott stuff. I'm not calling it that. Well, this is kind of a gnarly. So he's giving it to me in log here. Obviously, we got to stay in log. Okay. Where'd we go? Well, we're not to the tick, but we're in the pocket, right? That's where we're looking for it. So you would that looks like a tough one. I don't know that I would have caught that one either. So fuck, you're kind of working with what you got here. Oh fuck, what are we gonna do? A WXY XZ? That's sometimes that's all you got. 5-3. Oh, fuck. Well, this looks like the 4, so that's the 5. So working backwards, I might have to, well, I'm on a daily. Probably dig something out of there to get that 3-4 to be the 3, the 4, and the 5. All right, so we get a W here. That's a 3. Well, you were looking good until you got that. That kind of fucked it up. But so nice, right? So you would have been good here thinking, oh, I got it, WXY. All right, so this would have been your thought, right? And very high probability a lot of bulls got stopped out there because you would have thought, oh shit, okay, it's good, right? ABC, I got the WXY, there we go, right? Welcome to trading, right? Market's not always going to cooperate. So he's done a nice job here of adapting to what the market gave us. So well, I'm on a daily here, so he's got to turn this into an ABC. So he's got to do it this way, which is a little tricky, but it's probably there. And again, I'm on a daily. WXY. So it's kind of gnarly to how you got there. I would not have been comfortable buying here. I wouldn't, this is so the swing structure here. So WXY. So look what we're doing here. So this would be the W, the X, and the Y. It's kind of funky. And then the X here. Oh, well, that's a little dirty Elliott right there. Oh, we didn't break it. All right. No, just a little dust up then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got a 5 off the low. So here that's going to be likely a bit shallow. Or it doesn't look like you got a 38. That was a little tricky. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, so that's a little. Okay, so you guys see the what causes me to pause just for a second, right? So there's that would be the 2 at this degree. Let's brighten that up. Let me see it a little better. So this would be the 2. This is the 4. Well, that wouldn't be my preference, right? So if I'm looking for my next trade and I got that kind of swing structure here, I don't love that. Is there another way we could handle that? Well, you'd have to finish it. Oh, it looks like you might be able to do it. You'd have to do it that way. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I don't know that I like it any better, but this is what we as Elliotticians often do, right? We kind of play around with it and go, do I like that better? Would that work? Right? It's very common, so that's all I'm doing here. Could I get that to finish, right? Because this, compared to this, I much prefer this, right? This little 3 that's in here, to these two, to this. It's iffy. It looks like maybe you have to have the 1, 2 here. Oh, fuck, I'm on a daily, right? So I'm really not digging into the subdivision here, but the size of this makes me think that's all done. Plus, generally, we want to try and complete impulses, all self-contained. What I don't like doing this, right? And this is just from doing this for a long time, right? Where we go 4 or 5, right? Something like that. It rarely does that play. So given all the things I have to choose to trade, I might be reluctant to go in here. Here's what I do. I do like the structural play, and like all of this looks pretty reasonable. If we're going to come down into that, whether this goes 1-2, I like that better, right? Whether it goes 1-2, then this all makes perfect sense. Like, oh shit, okay, I'm coming right down to where I'm looking for it to go. Oh, shit, I can't even see the. Oh, those are his. Okay, so let me get mine in there just because they stand out a little bit more. All right, so here's my golden zone. Here's the 50. See, well, I would have to change colors because my colors are conflicting with his weekly pivots, which are important, right? If you're not sure how to use those, be sure to come on a Wednesday. A, B, well, you can see it, right? So his night, well, it's just nice work. Well, Freud knows what he's doing. So 3, beautiful triangle into the 5. One, there's your A, B, C, right? It's all very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like one more down, but I kind of like that as the 2. Well, what else could we put there just as a guide, right? To kind of like, okay, maybe I can use this. Maybe this will help me here. Now it's a correction, so I'm going to go to the shift. Get that a little bit tighter. That looks good. Okay, we're coming down into that pocket here. Well, all right. So if you're watching this and we get down into this range, okay, I mean, price action, why you ought to be wet right there, right? So if you got this right here, okay, I can take that. I know if we break this, something else is going on. But right here, what am I looking for? Right, I'm looking for at least a 1, 2, 3. Jesus, can we make it any prettier for price action traders? Okay, we got a series. Oh, I got a higher high, higher low. Now I don't have this yet, but that's what I'd be looking for. Let this come down in here. It almost, well, so the only reason it would matter here if it's a 1, 2 is what we're anticipating next. And you don't want a 4 going that low, right? I mean, it happens, but that's not that's why we want a 4 in the 2338 zone, right? So higher probability of a good rip in the 5. If they start, once they get 50 is about where you hope it stops, right? Now sometimes they're going to go deeper, right? And you're going to have an algo participating, but we want the algo in the 2 to the 3. Right, so if you're out on the daily, you want this to come to the golden zone, right? Well, it may not get there, right? You could easily see this pause at the 50. It could do it easily. But, to really tee it up for you, that's what you want. We got any, nope, indies below. Well, it looks like volume has completely fallen off a cliff, right? There's just no interest down here. Now, maybe this needs to auction down a little further to attract some buying interest. Well, so these guys, right, if we come back down here, are going to want to defend those longs, right? Assuming you got some long-term players here, right? And if this is going to go 1, 2, this is the money wave, right? Like this one, it's not ripe yet, but if that comes down here, whoa, ding, 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 I'd be alerts on the 50. So if it gets to the 50, I want to know. Well, you can see what it's bumping into right now. All right, structure. Resistance, support. Now, if it comes back through, look, if it comes back through, right, you can anticipate, right, it was the support. Now it becomes the resistance. Kick back here. Now, do we hold the low? If we hold the low, get long. All right, pretty good there. Okay, good trio, Fred. Nice work. Oh, here's George. George is, what are we doing here? This is, oh, shit. He's doing a combo platter here. Plotted. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's just look at it here. I like George. Interesting guy. Oh, shit. What are we doing here? All right. We're going white. Are we going white? God, get your shades on. Oh, fuck. You gave me a chart with black, but I don't know why I'm in white here. Because you gave me Coin Trader. Okay, I guess, that won't have my, can I get to settings here? Do I have mine? I don't think it, will it? No, it won't give me. All right, so, all right. God, that is.
You can, I think, right click and go to properties.
Yeah, I thought.
And change it yourself, but.
Yeah, but you see, because it's not a Coinbase here, I can do it. Or I mean, excuse me, Trading View. It'll have my. But since this is not Coinbase, this is CoinTrader Pro. That's all right. I used to do everything in white. Right? It just takes a minute to the eyes. It fucks all my.
I don't see it having his drawings either, does it?
Yeah, I don't either.
Because it doesn't share the same way that.
Yeah, the picture that he gave
does.
actually plays better here. So let me get rid of that. Let me copy this link here. See if that does it. If I go here. There we go. All right, so all I get is the image. Oh, fuck. What is he doing here? We've got VET.
So with this, he's charting the ERSDL, so it looks like unfederal reserve token. And because
he's tracking it with VET. With VeChain?
Right, because it starts off with an unconventional low.
Mm-hmm.
And he says it doesn't necessarily channel very well. So he's using the VeChain token against the dollar because I guess the shape is, resemblance.
So there's no relationship between those two companies other than the chart pattern looks similar? Correct.
He's basically just predicting what it would do. So it's difficult and it's subjective, I guess, but that's what he's doing.
I know he likes doing that. I'd be curious what his winning percentage is doing that. I'm not sure I'd approach it that way, but he does really well with some of the obscure alts. So if it ain't broke, I don't want to try and fix it. But I got to tell you, man, I'm not sure I can work with that here. I don't think that's going to help us. Right. So this is. Oh, fuck, right. So for members, reach out to George, right? Because you guys know he's very prolific, right? He'll give you lots of.
You can read what he's saying right now in chat on.
Oh, what's he saying? Oh,
YouTube.
Right. Where is he? Where are you, George? I don't see him on YouTube.
He's John Howard in YouTube.
Oh, John Howard. I got you. Okay, I see what you're doing. Universal altcoin pattern. Okay, I could use other coins. Okay, it's not that. It's just it doesn't give me anything to work on. That's an interesting approach that you take there. Well, so we've got the potential 3 going into the 4. So at the end of the day here, he's looking to set up a long, it would appear. But I can't quite dig in there. Right. Well, okay. I might keep this amongst members only because I can't really work with it. But I see what you're doing there, George. John,
did you check his other screenshot? He's got the 3-day ERSDL chart.
Let me try that one here. See if we can work it out.
I mean, and overall, it looks decent from a count perspective on the high time frame.
Just the price, just the structure here looks good. So 1, 2, we're just coming back into prior resistance, offering support. I mean, what shit? Nothing not to like there. Well, yeah, shit. Why not? It's deep for a 4. I guess you're kind of stuck with that because that looks like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 into it. You'd prefer that to be a 2, but shit. Right, you're right. I mean, if you're going to be a buyer, that's the place to buy it, right? So that looks quite reasonable. And then you've got the potential path if it's going to follow along with VeChain. So we ought to be looking at VeChain. But okay, this is kind of something that's unique to George that he's kind of made this his trademark, where he looks for these oddball. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. They're not oddball. They're perhaps less mainstream. I don't want to say that. Less mainstream crypto alts that he has a penchant. He has a knack for finding.
Yeah, low cap basically.
Yeah, low cap alts, but the potential. The reason he likes them is because look at your potential return here, right? Monster money, right? And that's what he gravitates to. He's looking because you don't need. How many of those do you need? How many winners do you need that can give you 68? 6,810 to 1. Not many. So this is a little bit outside of our methodology here, but it's a nice addition, right? It's just kind of a good example of all the different kind of traders that we get. And he makes a contribution here by doing something that's uniquely his. But I'm not sure I can work with that. So George, I'm going to keep going because I can't do anything with it. But more power to you because you've been killing it with some of those. Okay, I got JB Capital. giving me dot. You got time analysis on where you think SPX is at on gravity. Okay, so let me see how we're doing on time when we get this. I think this is this one. Then we'll take a look at SPX. I always prefer the ES to the SPX, but look at it. Oh, I think I had. Oh shit! I posted something. I had the ES. Fuck! I think I took it down. I had to reboot this weekend, so I think I lost it. Okay, so what are we doing here, JB Capital? Okay, let's pull back for a second. All right, so probably want to do this in log, even though that is a pain in the ass, I know. Okay, well, okay, so just right off the bat, so you have to look here and go, okay, why would we not do this? Maybe not, but just a first glance here. Okay, well, this looks like a 5. Well, okay, so let's slow her down here. So, oh, that's a 4. Looks like it finishes there, and you have to go A, B, C. That's it. Okay, so here, let's just label it up here. So we got to go A, B, C, which gives us a W, X, A. Oh fuck! Ah fuck! I want to give that a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5, right? I need to get that into a 5. That's clearly the 4. All right, we'll get there. Possibly a 2, right? So that would be the other thought, right? Could this be a 2 and we've gone 1, 2? Right? So let's just hold on for a second. Let's go to that 4. What did he give it to you? Oh, he didn't give me any of this. Okay, so fuck here. Let's just make it on the fly. Has to be there. It's a little tricky down there as well. This is what's tricky in here. What are we doing with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So I gotta use that. I gotta use that. Can I get a? I think I've got it. I'm stuck with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I can finish it here. So maybe not. Right. So maybe I can finish it here, since I can get a 5 into the finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, great. And you'd have to do a diag. Fucker. A, B, C would look like. So I guess you do have to finish it up here. Micro, light, okay. So I guess we end up with a zigzag here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, let's label it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's an A, a B, and a C. Now, what did we finish there? Deal, I'd have some more time with that. Let's see what we did on the retrace. Yeah. See, in log, it's not a curiosity, from the absolute. Well, I would like this better if this had a clean 5 in it, but it looks like it's a... We finished something here, and it looks like it can finish in a 5 if this isn't part of a triangle. If it's not A, B, C, D, E, might be. Let's just see here. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. Hang on. need it. So I do think it is there, even though it looks like there's a potential triangle there. I think I need that 1, 2. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got that. The structure looks more like a 3, doesn't it? Which would make you think, maybe the 5 is still yet to come, or this is a 2, which then you're back here trying to figure that fucker out. But what you see right off the bat, what I don't like is this. Okay, so this would be 2, and then we're going to do a 4 over here. No, I don't even like that, right? It's kind of deep. Now I'm doing that out of log, right? So if I take it out of log, which I think is, didn't you give it to me out of log? Did you give it to me out of log? Yeah, I think you did. So would make you very suspect of that as a 4. But I don't love that as a impulse. Ah, Jesus, what are we doing here? Let's try, see if we can get that. It looks like a 3, God damn it. 1, 2. Let's just try. Sometimes it's just okay. First glance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C running. Fuck. A, B, C, D. Okay, we can do it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we need the triangle here. Okay, so that looks like that might fly. And we finish with the 5 up here. So the problem is the 2 is mighty, mighty skinny. Looks like that flies. I don't like that, but that's sometimes it's what's there. You got to work with it. So could we be done here? Well, that's what he's thinking. So A, B, let's get in there a little bit. Okay, so that's going to need a little tweaking here. Do we really just have a 3? Okay, well, a few things we can see right off the bat. That's a candidate for a finish. Oh, come here. A candidate. Right, again, I like the impulses to finish all self-contained, right? I want all of that just in that self-contained unit. So I got to work backwards from that. Fuck. That's not a great start to it. Okay, so the alternative here is that we're not done. And this is a 4 or a B or A, B, C, and then we're going down here. Boy, polka dot. I wouldn't want to spend some more time on this one. That looks like 1. Here, let's see if we can do it on the fly here. 1, let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4 triangle 4. Fuck, that looks like the 5 there. Okay, so let's take this down. All right, let's try it on the fly, right? Sometimes I get in trouble doing this, but 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Fuck. It doesn't finish very well. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Okay, so I got the 1, I think looks solid. 3 into the 2. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C into the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending diag. So that looks like a good 3, and I'm going to guess that that's pretty close on the distance. Just shy here. God, are we finishing in a diag? I guess that's what we're looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That's how we'd have to finish that if that's going to hold. All right, we have overlap clearly, all right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, overlap the 4. Otherwise, it's oh fuck, you can't. You got to rework the whole thing. I think this 1, 2, 3, 4 looks pretty good. God, I don't love that. So this would have to be Oh, you gotta fucking change there. So it has to be ABCs. So you would need to do this as a. It's hard to do that. God, that's such a good 5. I kind of hate to do that. You have to go A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't like it. I might want a little more time with this to reconsider that. In fact, I think I'm going to do that because so many people trade this. I might spend a little more time with this. I'll post it under the video, and members, I'll post it in this channel. I get a feeling this needs to be reworked a little bit. I don't like that finish. I don't like trying to squeeze that into an ABC because it's not an ABC. But I guess the alternate here would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck, did we overlap? Yeah, we would have overlapped there as well. All right, so same. So this one needs a little more time. I don't want to get stuck here because I can spend an hour on these. 1, 2. Well, I see what you're doing. I think you might have to rethink that. Let's label it up here, right? So here's a 1, A, B, C into the 2, right? Now, well, we know we have overlap, so this would have to be A, B, C into the 3 here. You're getting a very skinny 4 here, and this, is that what we got? Doesn't really work. Which makes you think, oh, wait a second here, and are we in actual fact here? Are we starting, or is this part of kind of what I was looking at before? Right? Is there something else going on here? And again, is this part of something deeper? See, this looks to me like you got an ABC here. So I've got an A, I got a B, I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got an impulse there. It's skinny, but it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the C. I mean, is that ideal? No, but you're going to have to account for it. If I go, I suppose I could do it as A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could do that. Do it that way. So this would be potentially the 3. Oh, maybe that works. Let's do it this way. B, C. All right, so now let's try the diag. 1, 2, 3. Boy, that better hold. If the 5 is in here. So we're going, as is often, right, in a diag, we want to go from the start of 1 through the pivot of 3, assuming this is the, let's raise that up. That is the 3. That is the 3, 4, A, B, C. All right, so A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, clear classic 4 into the 5. If we're done here, I don't love it. Well, okay. So what if you're taking that trade? It's a bumpy, right? It's a little bumpy, or it's common when you're trying to change the trend right after this massive downtrend that you would have a lot of. That's why we get overlap at pivots. That's why you commonly will see diags at ending and beginnings of swings. I mean, well, it's here, right? It's right in your face, right? Golden corner. I mean, talk about a low risk trade. I mean, you damn near. Here, let's put the 707 on it, so you'd be right about there. You got a little divergence here. You got a lower low here. Well, you've got a low here and the lower low in the RSI. Then I get a price low here that's not matched in the RSI. So I have potential. I said it's there. What am I looking at? Let's go to a 30. It looks like you got a slight break there, which is right. So just a cautionary note. Slight break on the 65 here. Now we see them. Sometimes they'll break by just a hair or two, but that would be. This would have me. What that would mean to me is I need to see this 5 come off of here. Oh fuck me! Come on. If that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, I want that 5 before I start thinking about taking that trade. Okay, give it to me in a nice little 3 here. So again, very, very low risk, and that's what you're anticipating, right? Back where we started, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is, you see this in crypto all the time, right? Oh, it's just so common. 1, 2, waterfall. That's what I would want to see there, JB. But I think I want to go through the whole count as well. But this, I mean, that's good, right? Hey, oh, fuck. You might have to truncate it there. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, classic 4, 5. 4, 5, not much of a finish. Right? So the little break here, the depth of this, right? So you would have liked to have seen that 3 start to go a little more so that you had it. Even that is iffy. Oh, Jesus. Do you have, let's call that a double bottom. 4, that's not right. So you would, this would have looked a little better, right? If we had done something along these lines here, it'd come right into that structure right there where all that wick rejection was. And now this is starting to would make me a little uncomfortable. Oh, let's see. If we're from the low to the high, well, how are we looking here? Right? Can we get some algo support? Sure, looks like an ABC, but so maybe we're done here actually. So let's look again. Fuck here. Let's go to. I have a 10-minute. Oh, it barely spares it. I would just call it a double bottom. 1, 2. Well, let's see. Maybe we can't play. Let's just. All right. So this is what this would have to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd have to be 3. But now I'm not sure I like that any better. You got a 5 here. You got a 3 here. Not much there. Which makes me think you've got to do this. You've got to go 1, 2, best case 3, 4, 5. Let's get that down. And this was the 4 to the 2 already. I don't love, but I don't have another 2 in there. So if this were going to play this way, so this is really what you're working on here. You got a 1, you got a 2, you got an impulse, but look how deep that 4 is going. Well, so this may invalidate itself right where we're looking at it. Well, where do we go? Right, so you would prefer this to be a 2, right? Not a 4. God, is there any other way I can measure that? 1, 2, 3. Fuck, I don't think you can, right? So, that's interesting. Let's see what happens right here as it hits the golden zone. Since I think we're done. Although, how am I at 124? Okay, so just right, so you guys can watch it, right? So, do you think that that's coincidental that it just hit the 65? Now, maybe it may break, but you can see the reaction there. It may break. Well, so I know, right? Price action guys are saying, "Oh, fuck, that's the Elliott stuff, right? Fuck that, but that's bullshit. It's just price action, right?" So the buyers are defending there. Well, this is coming down pretty hard. It looks like it's going to break here, right where we're doing it. But right, anticipating the break, you'll be amazed how many times it'll pivot right there. Oh shit, the S&P did it today. Oh, looks like the S&P tanked. Oh, so what's that going to do to Bitcoin here? Let's take a peek. It's challenging those lows again. So there's a tiny little break. Do you see the little break? So I would be, I can't say where. So what do we have to be prepared for here? This is possibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going to finish lower. And that this is just an ABC. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God, look. Am I spot on? I think I am. I think I am spot on. That's on. That's on. Yep. So we got a little baby break there. That's enough, right? So you'd have to give advantage to the bears. there are times where that little break, won't turn the trend around, and you can end up getting that. But more often than not, the market is just a little bit of a whisper in your ear. Careful of the longs. Well, if you were looking at that and you're thinking, oh, I want to long it. Okay, well, where am I likely to run into some resistance? Do I really want to long this? Right, so swing, lower high, lower low, lower high. Double bottom, lower high, lower low. All right, if I come back up, well, here's what I was trying to do. I'd check that one first. Is that what I'm thinking? Something like that. So I would not be a buyer here on the idea that it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? If anything, I'm unclear. When I'm unclear, okay, could be this, could be that. Okay, no trade. I'll wait. Right? FOMO. I'm so over FOMO. Right? I don't give a shit about FOMO. Eventually you should reach the point where FOMO is for amateurs. Right? So fuck FOMO. Right? Okay, something's going. Fine. What do I know? At some point, it's going to retrace. At some point, it's going to get technical. If something's going, we know algos are going to be in there. So this right now, with the break right here, really the right way to do this, okay, we've broken. Right, that's how we have it coded in our Ninja app, right? So once it breaks, it's off the chart. So the dominant to the dominant, I don't have the pivot down here yet. I don't know where that's going to pivot. Well, you could make a case that likely you're going to find some structural support here. Okay, we're coming back up the other direction. Well, certainly got plenty of potential price action resistance here. I mean, technically, we didn't overlap it, right? So it's still kind of funky, but it's not good enough, right? So I always come back to, there's so many things to trade. Why do I want to trade something iffy? Well, then maybe a little FOMO comes in. Well, it's polka dot, man. That's going to be a monster. I want to get in. Well, okay, then, I mean, if you want to get in, right, you pull out to the daily and say, okay, where are we? Right? I just want to get in. Do I really care about all this? I just want to get in, right? Because I'm going to hold it for the next 3 to 5 years. Well, if that's your thinking, well, fuck all this precision or trying to micro-analyze down to the 5 minute. You just buy it and you say, okay, I'll check it in a year. There's nothing wrong with that. There's really not, right? For something like a polka dot or, I mean, even any of the majors, right? So if you liked it here and it came down lower, you're not going to buy more. Well, I think so, right? If we're coming now, we're just dollar cost averaging, right? We're getting a better entry price, right? As we average it all down, right? Very valid approach but you got to be a believer. Right? And we're still trying to figure out if it's that. Kind of looks like it might be. But then if it is that, if this is the 5, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because we can finish it. Well, it doesn't quite fit then, because it looks like we're doing 5, and if we're going to do another, if that's going to be a 5, that's just going to be the A, the B, and the C. So am I chomping at the bit to buy it here? Well, not really. Because FOMO shouldn't affect you, right? If it's going to go, okay, right, all right, fuck, okay, let's go out. Where are we? Okay, it looks like, okay, maybe that's the 3. Maybe that's the 3. We're going to get a 4 and a 5. Okay, well, if it retraces here after a 5, I can either buy it thinking it's the B to the C before we go down, or maybe I'm just completely ass wrong, and this is all, and now we're going into a 3. But I still want to be a buyer here, even if it is that coming. How would I know, right? We're back to exactly where I started. How would I know? If that's it, how do I know? All right, we're doing this. We're doing this. How do you know? Oh, well, you don't know. Well, not so fast. Well, we don't know. Nobody knows. You got to accept that, right? So that's like the first thing you have to accept is that nobody, and I mean nobody, knows where it's going to go. None. Zero people. Okay, if nobody knows where it's going to go, right? Well, then all of a sudden the playing field just got evened out a little bit. Because we always think, oh, they fucking know right where it's going to go. Those fucking whales, right? It's all price manipulation. They know where it's going. No, they don't. So how do they make money? Well, they take advantage of us / retail. Because we almost always do the wrong thing at the wrong time, right? That's how they make money, right? It's not that they know where it's going to go. Now, fundamentally, right, people working on a project, they've got ownership in the whatever the fuck it is, right? So that's not quite what I'm saying here. But in terms of the technical analysis, it's going to pivot there. It's going to come down. Nobody knows. So how do we make a trade? Well, fuck, if nobody knows, and you don't know, and I don't know, and nobody else knows, how the fuck are we making money in here? All the way back to where we started. Is there some context here that might give me just the slightest edge? Just a little bit. That's all you're going to get. I'm not going to get any certainty, but I might get just a slight edge. And the only way I'm going to get that edge is via the context and being able to read the market, read the price action, anticipate what retail is going to do. Because I can tell you, I absolutely fucking guarantee you, retail will be thinking, we're off to the moon here. 1, 2, there it goes. But I promise you, they do not know that that's there. They don't know. Or that that's there. So if this is 1, what's the problem here? If this is 1 and that's 2, what's difficult to understand here? What did I say when we started? This is all the market ever does. Ever. That's all it can do. Swing, retrace, right? It's either going to go up or down, right? That's it, right? Everything that we do is all we're doing. Swing, retrace. What's next? Okay, I got a 5. If I get this in a 3, or whether that's a 4 or this was the 4, it doesn't really matter. Okay, if I think that's the 5 that's completed, okay, I'm going to lean into that. So I'm looking for 3 right here. That would imply that that's the 4, that's the 5. Okay, I got a 3. I'm at the 50. I'm at price action. I'm at structure. What are you waiting for? Oh, well, I want to make sure it's safe. Okay, we're far enough off that low. Seems like about here seems like a good place to buy it. That's what retail will do. Oh, I can't buy it now. It's going down. I can't buy it. I got to wait for it to come back up. Oh, now it's safe. Right? Just over and over. Right? Because they don't know. They do the same thing over and over again. Right? So in addition to context patterns that we know are prone to repeat, not because they're magic, but because people do the same thing. Fear and greed, crowd dynamics. That's all Elliott Wave is. It's not magic. It's just human nature. Oh, okay, I'll wait. All right, I guess I can short it now. It's going down. This is exactly what happens. I'll short it here. Context. That's all we get. Oh, market is a little funky. All right, I think we're done. Oh, wait. How are we doing?
Gravity give you his count.
Gravity, okay. All right.
SPY.
Gravity.
But you can do 5 minutes or so on it.
Yeah. I'm always glad to look at Gravity. He's gotten active in the futures room lately, too. So glad to see what he's up to. Gravity, your colors always kind of freak me out, right? It's okay. I don't know. You use black on black. I'm not sure why you do that. It takes me a minute to figure everything out. Okay, so what do we got here? VWAP? Okay, I'm going to hide that just because it's too small. Okay, so we're doing a 30-minute here. All right. I like this. It just takes me a minute to decipher it. Okay, so we got A, B, C. All right, here's what I showed you guys on Friday's video, right into a golden zone, down. Okay, so this is very bearish. Okay, so I'm going to pull this just so I can see. So I'm going to, same thing here. I know that, right, I'm not that it doesn't have value, but I'm just pulling it here just so we can dig in there a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2. Looks like we're not, well, let's see how far we would go, right? So this looks like good work, right? So 1, 2. Just shy of it. So he's got the finish down here potentially at the 175. So it looks like that might be spot on. Oh, look at that, right? I think that was the open today because it was, oh my God, it was so technical this morning. So we got, you're pulling from the last pivot high, swing low, or for the last pivot before we go down, swing, golden zone, target. So candidate here that 5 is in. Oh, we'd be, right, so we'd be just a little shy. Here's the 1618 right here. Well, what time is it? 1:30. Wouldn't be surprised to see this take another run down. All right. Get to that secondary target, right? Then you'd be a little bit. Now look where you'd be, right in between the 1618 and the 175. So that wouldn't shock me at all because it doesn't quite look like we're finished there. Although we did get to target, right? So for this to turn around, you're gonna okay, right? We're right back to structure. I'm gonna need to see some higher highs and higher lows. So we have to break the structure here. So here's lower low, lower high, lower low. Right now, you can't confirm this low because we can't confirm it until we take out that pivot right there. Then we know, oh, I got a high, I've got a lower low that's locked in. Because right now, you look at that, this could easily just roll over. Oh, it wasn't a higher high, right? So it wasn't the lowest low. We've got another lower low, right? That's actually what I think is coming, if I had to bet, right? So I wouldn't be buying today. Plus, we've got in the background the fucking geopolitical issues, right? Which is just becomes a giant, what do I want to say there? Well, you have to be on edge because if shots start being fired, and shots probably not doing justice to what potentially is coming. Let's say if bombs start dropping, the market is going to completely, right? You're going to see a bar that'll be gigantic, right? As the market panic sells. So you have to be a little mindful of that in the background until that sorts out. I actually, for what it's worth, I don't think anything's going to happen myself. But it does make you nervous, right? So there's kind of a cloud hanging over the market. So you have to be mindful of that with regards to taking positions overnight. So I wouldn't personally only because the single biggest loss of my entire trading career was when we invaded Iraq, and I was in a way, way, way out of the money call spread on crude, and crude just nuked. Right, it was so, and even I was in a spread, but I had such a huge margin call, I had to cover it. Biggest loss of my entire career. So whenever there's geopolitical risk in the background, I don't take stuff overnight that's not hedged. So just be mindful of that. God, this is really good work, Gravity. Nicely done. Noting all the high volume nodes is really, really good work. So into the C, so 1 ABC, right? So we finish that is close, right? But we do it, right? So we can call that as a 2, just barely, right? So here we got into golden zone. Here we stalled right at the 618 to the tick. So 1, 2. He's got all the subdivision. Nice spot of the triangle here. 3. That's your 3. Yes, you have 3, 4. Here's the 3 right there. 4, 5. So, but I wouldn't bet against one more down there. Still inside, we sell algo. Absolutely beautiful. We're at a minor pinch for median. We're at sell algo, so he's on a lower target here. It's good note of the structure here. So where well, the next thing up. Let's go to a 15. All right, this is where the algos live. Whales hunt out on the 15-minute. So there's the 50. No, you can't eliminate the possibility that comes over to the golden zone. Oh, you got a couple of possibilities here. If this looks like that's done, this is a nice 4 here, right? And it's technical. Do we have a 1, 2 in there? Fuck. Get down to the 5. Is it really there? Let's pull that off. Yikes. Well, there's your pivot. That's the highest high. That's big for a 4. You might have it. 1, 2. Higher high. So at that micro level, right, you've got a little change here. So we had the structure break here. Here's the higher high. So we can confirm this. Here's a higher low. So possibly you've got it starting. 1, 2, 3. We'll see here. All right. Maybe, or so I can let that finish. Right. That could be the 1, 2. This could still be the 3 finishing. Oh, this time of day, they're going to try and get it back towards VWAP, so this might have an upward trajectory. Yeah, just in terms of the broader macro count is what I'm trying to say. Looks like you could have a decent finish there. Although I'd like it better if it came down one more time. We got in that pocket. But you don't know, right? So we kind of, I would not be doing anything swing trading oriented here at the end of the day with that Russian situation in the background. Now day trading, different story here. It's probably, I mean, God, when I stopped at 11:30, fucking market was, well, we'll say it this way, was very friendly, right? It was just algo all day long. I think we got to wait here. That's the only other wild card here would be. Well, shit, actually, it might play. This is your one here. Let's look length of the, here, we'll wrap up on this. Length of the one projected from the 4. Oh, God, look at that. 100 to the tick, right? So you've got a real contender there, right? You see what I just did? I took the length of the proposed 1, length of the 1 projected from the proposed 4 were 100 to the tick, right? It's the most common, right? If it breaks that, then 127, then 1618. So you can't really confirm this until we break this low, and we break that golden. Then okay, maybe the low is in there, and you'd have your one. I don't like it as much. God damn it. Well, you see the 5 would be too smaller. So here's what we'd have gravity. 1, 2, 3. So I'm more inclined to think the 3 has gone in here, and we got to rework this. And the 5 is still yet to come. Maybe a little bit lower. And that 4 is we're still on the hunt for that. That's just off of the swing structure here. I don't know if I can get that. Let's hide that. And I trust you see what I'm saying there as I get all of this off here. If it's 1, 2, this, I want this, right? I just kind of made this point earlier, right? You want to try to, I can't always, right? I want to try and complete the impulse here. I want this all self-contained. I don't want to attach it to something else. If I can avoid it, right? So I'm looking for that 3, 4, that implies lower prices to me. 4, all right? So look at the nice framing here of the median lines. Oh God, see, I got to switch that so I can see it. Okay, all right. So here's, oh God, how nice, right? So it's not quite a golden the way we would draw it, right? Because this is the 618, right? We're matching, so it's a double top, but it's a corner pocket nonetheless. Did we get our 80%? Yes, we did. All right, now if that's going to keep coming lower here, there's your next target, maybe down here. Retrace there. Okay, let's think about the retrace. So really what it appears we're doing here is, if that's going to hold as the low, is we're setting up the short on the 4. So all of this just pulls out. Oh God, look how pretty this sets up for the 4. Here's the 38. Now if I get this in a 3, well, so looks like that has one more. You get that, you got to take that. Well, you know, if you're trading the S&P or the SPX, or you're doing it through options, there's a nice setup, right? They don't get much better than that. Well, maybe we work that through together, gravity, and find that count. It just doesn't quite look right. I see what you're doing, but I want this all to complete. If that completes, then I'm chomping at the bit for that short right there. Whew, that is just, they don't get any better. Right back to where the median line was drawn from at the 38 after a completed impulse, after the 1, 2. Oh man, that's, and you note you've broken from the low, right? You've broken this one. Oh fuck, did we not break it? Hang on. Yeah, we did. Boy, that's about as close as it gets. Let me tighten that up. Maybe we didn't. Yeah, we did. Okay, so let me get this one tightened. All right, so as I was saying before, it's a little bit of a whisper in your ear. Okay, advantage bears. It's a slight break. Fuck, did we break? Maybe we didn't. Oh my God, we didn't break. Look at that, 618 to the tick. If I'm right on it, and I think I am. 618 to the tick. Here's the 65. So this has potential. So holy shit. That should not surprise me. That should not surprise me. So what do we do here, right? Algo to algo. The sooner you just internalize this and accept that this is the DNA of the market, right? It's how it moves, not why it moves, how it moves. The better your trading career is going to be, right? I mean, it's still, I've been doing this for so fucking long. It still astonishes me on a daily basis, right? It's just unbelievable. And often, oh God, right? So you'll see there are more in here, right? That don't get to target, right? So here's one that you're in between the 50 and the 618, but it doesn't get to target, right? It's got a target up here. Why does it stop? Why? What stops it from getting to target, right? Yeah, I'll go on the other side. It really is remarkable. So you're just in a big fat box here. So you can't really do much until we. So okay, back to where I started. How would you know which side is going to win? Who win? How do you know? How would you know, right? I mean, without all the context here that we're attaching to this, could you do it just on price action? Well, I don't think you're going to get enough clues here. I mean, so a price action guy is going to look at this and say, okay, if it comes back here, the next place I'm looking to sell here is at the prior structure, right? Prior support, right? It was resistance. It became support. Support again. It breaks. Now it's been untested, right? It's all the hotter, right? It gets tested a couple of times, right? But it's the first tap, right? The first tap. Now here I say that, and here we get a double top, right? But this was all oh God! All right, so you're going into CPI, right? The market rallies off of the CPI. Oh, who cares? 40%, highest inflation in 40 years. Well, earnings are going to be strong enough. That's what you're thinking. God damn, right? Is that really what's happening? Nope. I mean, look how far we've fallen from that. Well, I wouldn't bet against that right there. Right, if we come back into that, that's one that I would tell you got to take, right? There's got to be, well, you would want something else there, right? So how could we make it perfect? If we got a swing in 50 or a golden zone to a target, now it'd be perfect. Now you got to take it. Well, I would encourage you to consider that if you have the capital to allocate to that safely and not blow yourself up, right? If it fails, right? If it rips, right? You don't want to get hurt there. So that would be a perfect option trade. Right. So, well, of course, if you're going up here, right, and with all options are going to be expensive because the out of the money options are going to be inflated because of the specter of what's going on. The geopolitical risk is going to inflate all the options because people are going to be hedging on both sides. So just supply and demand, they're going to be willing to pay more for them because they want the protection. But if the market's going up here, puts are going to get slightly less expensive. So you always want to be buying. If you're buying an option, you never want to buy an option in the direction it's going because you're going to overpay for the option. And that's before we get into an option model and all the detail about how options are priced. It's just common sense. If it's going up, people are paying more for calls. They're willing to sell the puts for less if it's going up. So right here, I want to buy an at the money put. Never. It's the same thing, as buying a breakout. Guarantee calls were purchased right here. Guarantee. Right here, right? Do they know that's there? Probably not. Okay, I think we got it covered. God, I was on all over the place today. Okay, I think we got it. That'll do us for the day here. I guess we had nothing else here. All right, guys. I think I was happy today. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I always hope I pass along a nugget or two or something to just, even if you've heard it before, sometimes hearing it again. Right, so much of what we do, right, is just being reminded because at the end of the day, it can be as simple as what we're looking at, right? So, I mean, we're just in a giant algo box right there. Who wins? Well, it's going to be interesting to see. Okay, guys, let's wrap it up there. I'm going to go grab some lunch. Money Crypto, thanks for hanging out. I think we'll wrap up here. And we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. And with that, we'll see you guys then.